The morning of Seoul felt different. As if the air itself carried a secret. The city was slowly waking up. Whispers already spread through the entertainment world. By sunrise, those whispers had become a storm. Kim Dami, the beloved actress known for her mesmerizing performances in a T1 class in Our Beloved Summer, had gotten married in a secret wedding. Fans across the globe were in disbelief. She had always been intensely private about her personal life. And now, without warning, she was officially a bride. The venue, the Shilla Hotel in Seoul, was no ordinary location. It was legendary. Famous for hosting the weddings of Korea's biggest stars and international figures. Its luxurious halls were now the stage for a love story that had been hidden away for years. For months, preparations had been underway in absolute secrecy. Kim Dami's management team used coded messages, false names for hotel bookings, and hired security professionals who signed strict confidentiality agreements. Even the florist who delivered the breathtaking arrangements of orchids and roses had no idea whose wedding they were preparing for. The Shilla Hotel's ballroom was transformed into a dreamscape. Thousands of delicate white orchids hung like clouds above crystal-draped tables, while rose petals lined the candlelit aisle. The sweet scent of peonies filled the air, mixing with the faint sounds of a string quartet rehearsing behind the scenes. Every detail reflected not just wealth, but a profound intimacy, a story that belonged only to two people who had chosen to share their love away from the spotlight. Guests had received their invitations only days before the event. Each envelope, sealed with the golden wax, contained no details other than the date, time, and instructions for utmost secrecy. They were told to arrive in chauffeured black vans provided by the bride's team, ensuring no paparazzi could track their movements. By morning, the hotel was under tight security, with staff instructed to deny any knowledge of an event taking place. Yet, somehow, the news leaked, and the world was watching. Outside the hotel, chaos reigned. Hundreds of fans gathered behind barricades, clutching signs with messages of love and congratulations. Reporters and paparazzi swarmed the entrance, desperate for any glimpse of the arriving guests. Social media was a storm of speculation. Hashtags like Kim Dami wedding off the decade, and mystery groom dominated global trends. Fans argued passionately online. Was the groom a Jebel, a Hollywood star? Or could it be someone she had once shared the screen with? It has to be Choi Woo-shik. One fan tweeted. No way. It's just what we want to believe, replied another. The name Choi Woo-shik, her co-star and longtime friend, appeared again and again in online discussions. But most dismissed it as a fantasy born from their on-screen chemistry. Inside the ballroom, the atmosphere was a world away from the frenzy outside. Chandeliers sparkled like constellations. The scent of fresh flowers and polished wood mingled in the air, adding to the ethereal glow. Kim Dami stood behind closed doors, moments away from her walk down the aisle. She was breathtaking in a gown custom-made by a Parisian designer, a masterpiece of lace and silk, every stitch hand-sewn. Her long train trailed elegantly behind her, and a diamond tiara perched atop her dark waves. Hands trembled slightly, not with fear, with the anticipation of a love she had kept private for so long. As guests took their seats, the room grew quiet. The officiant began to speak about love, destiny, and the rare gift of finding someone who understands your heart completely. The guests leaned forward, each word amplifying their anticipation. Outside, fans refreshed their feeds obsessively, for someone to leak the groom's name. Cameras captured Kim Dami's radiant smile as she stepped into the room, walking slowly down the aisle. Gasps filled the air. She looked like a vision, glowing under the soft lights as she made her way to the altar. Then, the ballroom doors at the far end opened once more. A figure emerged, tall, elegant, a perfectly tailored black suit. A collective breath was held as the officiant's voice rang out, "Today, we celebrate the union of Kim Dami and Choi Woo-shik." The room erupted. Cheers, tears, and gasps of shock echoed off the ballroom walls. It was him. The man fans had adored alongside her in countless moments on screen. The man who had been her friend for years, her co-star, her confidant, now revealed as her husband. Woo-shik walked down the aisle, his eyes fixed on hers. Every step carried the weight of their history together, their first meeting on the set of The Witch, Part 1. Their growing friendship during Our Beloved Summer, and the countless quiet moments that fans never saw. When he reached her, He took her hands gently, gazed at each other with a tenderness that silenced the world. Outside, the news broke instantly. Hashtags Wushik Dama Wedding and Dream Couple Come True shot to the top of trending lists worldwide. Fans were crying, screaming, celebrating as if they were guests themselves. Vows were the kind that leave even the strongest hearts trembling. Choi Woo-shik spoke first. You've been my best friend. My partner in laughter. Greatest comfort. You've seen me at my weakest and strongest. And through it all, you stayed. Today, I promise to be your safe place. Your biggest supporter. And your partner for every day we have ahead. Dami's voice trembled as she replied. From the moment we met, you changed my life. You've been my anchor and my light. You've seen every side of me and loved me anyway. Today, I choose you. And I will keep choosing you, always. As they exchanged rings, the audience erupted in applause. Tears streaming down faces both famous and unknown. Their kiss sealed the moment, the culmination of years of quiet love that had bloomed away from the world's gaze. The reception that followed was as spectacular as it was intimate. Tables overflowed with gourmet dishes created by world-renowned chefs. BTS's V serenaded the couple with a soul-stirring ballad, his voice weaving through the air like silk. Park Seo-joon, Woo-shik's closest friend, delivered a heartfelt speech filled with funny anecdotes and touching tributes, leaving the room in tears and laughter. Throughout the night, guests shared stories of the couple, how they had always been each other's greatest cheerleaders, even before they fell in love. Woo performed a surprise song, while Park Bo-gum played the piano for an impromptu duet that left everyone cheering. The ballroom echoed with music, laughter, and the clinking of glasses as friends toasted to a love that had quietly endured and finally found its perfect ending. Outside, fans celebrated like never before. Social media flooded with messages of joy, memes, and heartfelt tributes. This is the fairy tale ending we've always wanted, one fan wrote. I can't believe our dream couple's real, another posted. News outlets around the world ran special segments on the wedding, calling it the drama ending that became reality. As midnight approached, Kim Dami and Choi Woo-shik shared their first dance as husband and wife under a shower of rose petals. Their smiles lit up the room as they twirled, oblivious to everything but each other. When the night finally came to an end, they walked hand in hand through a tunnel of sparklers held by their loved ones, disappearing into the waiting car that would whisk them away to their honeymoon. For fans, this was more than a celebrity wedding. It was proof that love stories can exist beyond the screen. For the couple, it was the first chapter of a new life together, one built on years of friendship, mutual respect. A love that had quietly grown until it could no longer be hidden. The world would remember this day not just as an event, a moment in history, a testament to a love so real it had captivated millions, leaving them believing, just for a little while, that fairy tales can come true.